Welcome back to Fading Light 2. We are about to enter Hall of Secrets, so of course, as I've been emphasizing, this level could have been played before Shadows of Opulence, so I did show the setup of how to get here in part 2, so all I need to do now is combine the two tablet pieces and then place the Monastic Tablet. That's a new word to me. Warning, enter not, for your mortal soul shall be at risk. We have been afflicted with a terrifying curse which makes me question the whole core of my beliefs. The dead have become restless within our secret vault. It is a curse placed upon us by the cult of Lamia, an order of vampire. I thought these foul creatures to be nothing more than a myth, but they exist, and we must muster all of our faith if we are to extinguish this blight. May the Lord protect us all. Brother Muris, Abbot of the Order of Light. Now this seems very dark and foreboding, but we shall enter regardless. So let me just make sure my pistols are drawn and we will have a couple of bats. Okay, now come to this far end, and the camera angle has shown us this cross, but what it's actually emphasizing are the two jump switches that we need to grab. So firstly, while I'm here, I'll just grab these flares and then just return back on myself just a little ways because I passed this doorway. Now this might seem a little suspicious every time you've got stairs or a slope coming from one direction and it kind of carries on down to the other direction. Yep, you guessed it. Second tile up, just activate the barrel and then get out of its way until the path is safe. So now heading on up, we're just going to collect some goodies from this room. So we have a small medpack in this dresser. Okay, and now we can just grab some flares that are on this table. And then head through to the next room. So in here there will be a spider scratching around behind you. So as I've said, the spiders are poisonous, so you want to be careful of them. Shoot that box for some shotgun shells, and do be careful of the spikes on the ground because they do have kind of a large hitbox. So once you've got all that, the next thing to do, push this button. So that has lowered the candelabra, or chandelier, whatever you want to call it. A candle chandelier. So it's also activated these spikes, so you want to be careful of those, and the first thing you want to do now, just shoot out that barrier, and then we can use the chain as a rope. So simple enough kind of swing to make, but sometimes there is such a thing as too much momentum, and she kind of struggles to get into the gap just there. There we go. So now we have a bunch of bats that we want to try and avoid. So I do believe crouching is the way to go. You'll avoid taking too much damage. And on this pedestal is another note. Behind these doors is our Order's greatest achievement, a library which rivals that of the fabled Alexandria itself. The construction is of a superior design, so floods do not plague us deep underground as would normally be the case. This will ensure that our vault below, which holds our most sacred keys and relics, will be safe. Brother Martello. So the doorway is literally right below us. That's where we're heading once we pull the two jump switches. So we can grab a crossbow sitting just here on the table along with some arrows. And the doorway we came in, this little gap here, above that is a large medpack. And then in the corner is this block. So this is what we're going to use to pull the two jump switches. So we're just going to push this straight through the gap and down to the ground floor below. So hopping on down, she never grabs that ledge, don't know why. But that's fine, we're okay. So now just use the block, take it to either side, doesn't matter which one you do first. Okay, one down. Awesome stuff, just head on through. Shoot a couple of bats. There we go, and over here we've got a Medpack. No, we haven't. These are flares. This is flares. Across the way is a note. Very bright note. Apparently, the infamous pirate Jean Lafayette used this very cathedral to hide supplies within its protected vault. If Marie Laveau concealed one of the keys here, then it would likely be hidden at the very bottom of the labyrinth. Captain A.H. Graves. And then the most important thing that you cannot leave without, the Lasersight and the Revolver. So once you've picked up those, the door will open so that we can enter the main library section. So if you played this level before Shadows of Opulence, this would be the first time you are picking up these items. Okay, so now head on through. These doors will close behind us as we head on through. So it's given us a nice, pretty much rounded view of the floors. So we have 5 floors, they're all numbered. We're on the 5th floor at the very top. And the idea is there will be a coin on each floor, so not the 5th floor. All there is up here, you see an angel statue, so that will put your health up, but only this one glows blue, so only this one will actually put your health up. But there are various ones around and about, and we can grab shotgun shells. So that's level 5 done. There is actually a secret up here which we cannot get just yet, so we will be coming back up here, but there is no challenge task to do up here. So as I said, a coin on each floor, and once we've got all 4 coins, almost forgot about the spider, we can go down to the very bottom section and place the coins. So floor 4, come into this room. There's a few goodies just in this room, so some arrows, and then I believe shotgun shells just in this cabinet. Oh, I was wrong, it's a Medpack. Alrighty, so now head across the opposite side of the hall. So there are a few more goodies in here too. There's some grenades on the table. In the cabinet here, there's an item. And there we go. This time it's shotgun shells. Okay, and then we can head on through here to do the challenge of this level. So first, just go ahead and shoot that. We can grab a Medpack, and there's some flares sitting here too. And then just shoot that barrier, and we'll be able to pull out this block and enter through into the next room. So careful of the spikes in the middle of the floor. And just here it looks like we need a key. We actually don't. We can just go ahead and shoot the lock. Head on in. A spider will be behind us. Just wait for a second one. That one's sneaky. That one gets me a lot, and it poisons me too. So just be aware of that one. So now in here, just drop straight on down the ladder. More spiders are in this room. Okay, and in here you can see we have some zombies. They're not active at the moment, but if you touch them, even though they're not active, they will poison you. Just like in Shadows of Opulence, they will do a lot of damage. So be careful, even if they're not active. So the trapdoor has just closed behind me. I'm going to grab some items in the area. So we have some Uzi Clips and then 2 pickups of arrows. And then we can see this very suspicious block. This is actually a door. We can go ahead and just push this open. And there is our coin. Easy peasy. So first let me just grab the stuff that's in here. So shotgun shells. This will open up the hatch so that we can exit. There's another note. The abominable cult of Lamia appears to be led by the true Blackbeard, whom was often confused with Edward Thatch. Some within our order consider them both to be one and the same, but I believe this vampire Blackbeard to be another creature of evil, Brother Renault. So go ahead and grab coin number 4. I know it's not exactly the 4th coin we've grabbed, but it's labelled with the floor number, so that's kind of how I'm just going to call them. It's just going to be kind of easier to label them that way. So as we leave, the zombies should start waking up and coming to life, but as you can see, they want just 5 more minutes. So sometimes they do wake up. I think it depends what floor number you do. I'll explain a little more of the variances I've noticed as we go along. So they may or may not wake up. So also here, before we leave, we can grab a secret. So just go ahead and push this in. Okay, and we do have a zombie in here. He may or may not wake up, just like before. We do have, I should have picked this up first, kind of just in case he decides to wake up. So if he does, you want to grab your items as fast as you can. This is kind of a secret within a secret. I picked up a golden sun coin. I keep forgetting the name. Yep, I was right. Golden sun coin. So that is for a secret. And then you want to just grab those items before the zombie grabs you. So that is floor 4 complete. So we may as well work our way down. As I've said, you just got to find the staircase to get to the next floor. Okay, so down to floor number 3. So straight away you can see this very suspicious block. I do not know what this is for. This is always up, but clearly it does something, but it doesn't impede any kind of gameplay, so just ignore it. You don't have to do anything about it. I have never been able to figure out that room. So keep on going around. So there is this doorway as the camera angle changes, and then you want to just grab your revolver. I do want the laser sight on that as well. There we go. And what we need to do here is just shoot this. So this is very weapon specific. You either have to use the revolver or you can jump up with the pistols. The arrows do not work. So once you've shot that, obviously the door here opens. Okay, so come on in, and it's showing us, here's the coin. Awesome stuff. So pushing this button, you may assume that it's going to open up the gate. Psych! Oh, that was a lot of health loss. That's really upsetting. I want to try that again. Okay, I thought I'd mastered how to not take so much damage. Clearly I did not. So this time I'm not going to press anything. Not so bad, it's fine. I'm happier with that. So at the end of the slope you'll want to jump. You can see that I'm on a timer. So you want to get out as fast as possible. You probably already can tell what's about to happen. Yup. So now as you pull out you can hop either left or right. We need to go both ways anyway. So we need to get past the flames all the way to the end. And there is a lever. This is lever 1 of 2 that we need to pull. The other one is literally just right on the other side. So waiting for the flame. And I know I didn't actually have to reload. I could have just used a Medpack. But I know I do not need to use a Medpack in this level. Yep, I thought I'd lost my stubborn ways, but apparently I haven't. Oh, revolver. So there is a bat somewhere around here. Well, he sometimes does that. I'll leave him be. I'll let him fly. Okay, so as we can see, pulling both levers has raised up a block. So now we can hop up the ladder, we can make our way to the block that we've raised. Okay, and just shimmy over to the Medpack. So a lot of the time, well, he's gone now, there's usually a bat just flying around on that one tile space. I kind of just think, well, he's not doing no harm, bless him. Leave him be. Okay, so from here, just make your way over. Okay. Oh, there it is. It's kind of moved, but that's fine. Okay, so I believe I was talking about doing the floors in a different order. And if you... Bat, please. So if you do a different floor before this one, the zombie there is awake. I don't know how it works. Probably depends how many coins you've picked up. But he may or may not be awake. So just here, do not be too far to the left because them spikes here, they'll get you. They will, so do be careful. We've got spikes and flames galore. So keep hopping backwards and forwards, wait for a flame to go off and just hop to the corner and you'll be just fine. So now time the spikes. That was a bit of a risky jump, but I made it. Okay, and after picking up coin number 3, we actually activate that guy who is on the first floor. So he doesn't come up here, or at least he's never come up the stairs for me. But that is another floor done, so now let's head on down to the next one. So doing things out of order just kind of makes me think about this block, because on the lowest level, on level 1, not the lowest but level 1, we do spawn some enemies such as skeletons and the knight that I've just spawned, and they don't tend to come up the stairs. But I am more than certain on my first playthrough there was something running around up here on these higher levels, so I'm not sure about this room at all. Nothing ever gets explained about this. So it just seems like its triggers activated in a different order. So I'm sorry I can't give more information on that, but there could be a skeleton behind it depending on what order you do these in. But, wait, are we really on level 1 already? Time flies. Okay, we have the 3 coins down to level 1. So we do already have the Wraith the knight down here. If you don't exactly know where he is, because he's kind of see-through, you can draw your pistols. So there he is. This is actually the room that it came from. So this was initially like blocked up when I first enter, so I'm gonna try and get the wraith out of the way because I do want to be on the side of the room that he's on. So he's coming back this way. So he's very slow. It's kind of an advantage and a disadvantage. Again, do not let him touch you. He will poison you. Okay, so you probably just saw a medpack as well, so I'm just going to quickly grab that. And then pull this lever, we're going to head on through this door. Awesome. Very spooky noises. So the door closed behind us, which means the knight cannot come in. Yet again, I went the wrong way in the inventory. So I will have a map up on the screen. This bit is a bit of a maze, so try and get past this. I'm also gonna just rush through because we'll have two knights, and if you get them in the right place, you can blow them up in one go. So our main goal, open that door with 4 levers. So quickly getting rid of that camera angle so I can carry on. There's one knight ahead. Come through this way. One knight to my right. There he is. Just rush on through. Don't drop down into that pit because you will spawn a swarm of bats. You do not want that nonsense. Just here there is revolver ammo. And I'll tell you this for nothing, the maze here can be very, very flustering and frustrating. So time that right to get through. Here's another lever. So yeah, don't be afraid to keep on saving. So now, the knights, I keep going to call them zombies. The knights should be together. Oh, that was so dumb. Okay, so the better timing is when you hear the first clap of these to shut, by the way. I didn't actually explain the timing. And I was saying the knights should now be together. Just be careful hopping out of here, in case you don't want to fall down the gap there, as I've said. And the knights are not together. But pointing a weapon at this one, this is fine. This has stopped him. So when they're close enough, that's fine. Do not shoot them through the scissor doorway trap thing, because that will just, the impact just blasts Lara backwards. She takes damage and then you fall in the little trench and then all the bats come along and try to eat you. But now the knights are out the way, there's a bit less pressure there now. So one more to go, and you want to hop over that. Don't just try and run over the corner edge, because that's a spike trap. You will get nicked. And the door is open, but before we head on in, we can grab some items. So it's not a secret, but it opens up access to a secret. So as you see, I just went ahead and shot the plaque that was up there. And we have 3 sets of arrows in this room. On the ground in front, you can see the first set of poison arrows. That's what the poison one looks like. So when we pick up the poison ones, we'll have a couple of spiders, so just beware, be ready for them. There we go. That has opened the secret on the 5th floor. Did I really get... No, I got confused. I've not got coin 2. I've just realised I definitely didn't do that floor. That's fine. We can go back. I made a mistake. Okay, so here's the door. It is open. I'm really kicking myself for doing things out of order. Oh my goodness, what a walkthrough. It's going well, apart from that. So in this room we have some revolver ammo and this note. The fall of the 3 heretics shall bring the chest to earth. 3 brothers of truth, 3 brothers that lie. Some will show wisdom, the others shall deny. So we just want the first part of the puzzle for now. The 3 heretics shall bring the chest to earth, so that would be this. And there are 4 plaques in the room, 3 of which say heretic. So just shoot the ones that say heretic. If you shoot this one that says martello, then a wraith will be released. So that's fine. There's actually an angel statue over there, so just head over there. Oh my goodness. There we go. Oh, what am I doing? We've not done the puzzle yet. Okay, so now we want the next part of the puzzle. The 3 brothers of truth, 3 brothers that lie. So the other lines, they're not really needed, they're just to sound cool. So if we look at the names on the floor, there's 6 names. 3 of them have a little cross above the name. So that's the one we want. The 3 names with a cross is where we're going to push this block onto. You know, I think it was all the excitement of me accidentally pressing start streaming instead of start recording is what made me forget a whole floor. Did I do the floor or not? I don't know. It's been a fun day. And I'm getting messages. Hey, did you know you were live? Like, whoops. Nope, I did not. But if you've been reading the notes as you go along, you'll recognize some names that have been signed in the notes. So these are the names that you actually want to push the block onto. So there's Murus, Renault, and another name. One last name. I'll know it when we get there. Martello, how could I forget that one? That's the one that comes up the most. Okay, and coin number 1. So there was a statue there, which has now exploded to reveal the coin. So we can also grab a Medpack here. And right here, it kind of blends in quite well. Here is the coin. So usually, once we pick that up, a wraith spawns. So we're already here at the angel statue, so just stay here at the statue, wait for the wraith to find you. The thing is, yes, I done goofed. So now it seems to me, once you pick up all 4 coins, is possibly when you get the wraith. So now I will have to discover where is the next angel statue to get rid of the wraith. Learning new things as we go along. Ooh, that was close. Dang it. Okay. So as we leave, we will have a bunch of spiders. So my strategy is just kind of lure them in here to you. Because as you leave, we will have 2 skeletons as well as the knight. So there's the knight. This is fine. So on the right hand side as we leave, we will spawn the skeleton. So he is in a good place. It didn't look as though anything spawned right here, so that might be something else for when we have all the coins. Okay, confirmed. All the new things confirmed. If you actually manage to do things in order and you don't care about the secrets, you can just head straight down into the pit below. But let's go back to level 2 and actually do level 2. My bad, I'm a doofus. I know this. Okay, so heading into here, this will close behind you. So seemingly we are trapped in here, but this tile can be shot out. Magic, there's 2 tiles. Who would have thought? Okay, so there is a zombie in here. He's 50-50 whether he wakes up or not. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. But regardless, go ahead, pull this lever real quick, and then just hightail it on out. He is awake now. Yeah, you better just, if you want to save ammo as well, because you don't have much that's explosive, you just want to try and avoid them as best you can. So in here, yes, there's a lot of skull tiles, but mostly they are fine. So just shooting that quick to grab a medpack. And we can step on these first tiles. So you're just timing your way across, so easy peasy. You can see which are the deadlier tiles with the flames, and you can also cut across the corners. So just coming in here for an item, there's some shotgun shells. So be very careful. Okay, and then just across the corners, like so. So above this doorway, we can see there is a pedestal with an item on it. So I'll go ahead and grab that first. So there is a gap just here above the stairs that we can use to shimmy across. There is there not? She won't shimmy. There we go. So we do have some grenades, and before dropping down you can kind of just see this tile looks a little different. We can shoot that and come on through for a secret. So there's quite a variety of things in here. We got a shotgun, some Uzi Clips, Revolver Ammo, some shotgun shells, and I think that's it. Yep. Okay. So now we've got all of that, we can now head through the door. Firstly, in this room, just go ahead and shoot this plaque, and that will manifest a medpack down here that's not here unless you shoot that. And it did show us the top of the room. We have to do some jump sequences to get up there, and well, we have a timed run. We'll also have some flames. So once I pull this lever, the best thing to do is just to roll, hop forward with a bit of a turn, just to turn slightly more towards this. That didn't quite work out. I wanted to hop onto the corner. So yeah, basically something like this, but hopefully you'll land more in the corner, so then you'll be safe. And you do have a moment to line yourself up to jump straight forward to here, and then you're just going to box jump your way up. So it's not really too tricky, it's just this first lineup that's kind of tough. And if you set yourself on fire, the moment you land on this last ledge, you instantly get put out. So do not worry about getting set on fire. Just make sure your health is topped up and you will be just fine. So you kind of just saw in that angle as well, once I pulled that lever at the top, 2 zombies have woken up. So there's 2 staircases down here, 1 zombie under each. So pick a staircase, head on up into this room, grab a coin. Now there is a knight here as well, you see. So going on different things that happen, there we go. So after 4 coins confirmed, we'll get a wraith. I'll have to figure out where the nearest statue is. Also, just to explain before I need to rush off, so previously as I practiced, I did floor 4 and then floor 2. So the zombies down the stairs here did not wake up, and nor was there a knight in this room at all. So it's different things get triggered differently in this game. It's quite interesting. And as you can see, yeah, after 4 coins we'll get a wraith. We have to try and get rid of it. Kind of the worst place, really, though. Oh, I'm alive. I'll take it. Whoa. Whoa, we don't want that. Also on floor 2, there is an item. I'm kind of... Okay, here is an angel statue. Phew. But yeah, they are everywhere. The angel statues are everywhere, so don't worry too much. So this is our first set of explosive arrows as well. They've got a bit more red on those. So yeah, my health isn't as good as it could be, because once you make your way down the first floor, once you do that last, you're right next to the angel statue, so there's no taking any damage really from any wraiths. And Lara just got so overexcited there coming down the stairs. We did it. Magic. And you guess what I forgot to do, because I've done things out of order. I forgot to go right back up to level 5, she's getting overexcited again, and pick up the secret. Secret's not in there. Interesting. So in this room we have some arrows. And then you can go ahead and press this suspicious button. Looks very much like a painting, so that raises a block right here, so that we can then use the golden sun coin. And there is an item on every table, including a grenade gun. Nice. So this is a pretty good secret. We get lots of explosive stuff, which is very helpful for later on. And before leaving, we also have an extra item just in this cabinet. Awesome stuff. So now we're gonna head straight back down to level 1 and then continue going down. Now that we have all 4 coins, we can head straight down into the pit below. How do I get down? I've taken the long way. She is stuck. She doesn't want to go downstairs. Yeah, I was just contemplating this crazy, insane, unknown doorway. Just because I did things in a different order. Would it make any difference? But apparently not. Whoop. Okay, so it seems we didn't spawn any skeletons down here, doing it in the order I did it today. There's usually 2 skeletons running around as well as the knight. And if you are struggling to make it to the ladder, because yes, everything will poison you, the ledges are not so high that you will die if you just hang from the ledge and drop down. I may need to take a medpack down here. We'll see. Oh, it took a bit of damage on the spikes as well. So watch out for spike traps. We do have a swarm of bats. Can I still do it? So behind me, a knight will spawn, but he's pretty slow, so you're fine. Just gotta use each coin in the receptacle. Whoop. So now the door here has opened, and if you kind of do want it to close behind you, just keep on running all the way to the end. There we go, you're safe from the knight. So we can go ahead and grab this medpack. So there is no need to actually go down and trigger the door. There's no items down that way. So what we want to do is come down this way. So once you hear the suspenseful sound, stop. You'll have a knight in front and behind. So I just want to make sure I get some distance to be able to jump around. And before dropping down below, just run along the top ledge to grab all the items. There's quite a few things up here. And you won't be able to climb back up to grab them. So be sure to get these before dropping down. And watch your head at this jump. So this is the last item. And now we can drop down. So across the way there is a medpack. And there's an angel statue which will replenish your health if you need it. If you're playing for the first time, this might be very helpful for you. And this is revolver ammo. Now if you do not have any ammo, this is respawning ammo. So you'll have to crouch down to grab that first one. And, well, the outlook is a bit bleak for not using medpacks in this level, but you know how stubborn I can be. We'll see how it goes, so highly recommend a save. The worst part is coming up, so you'll just get a glimpse of it because I'm going to rush to my safe spot. Yeah, there's a good spot to line up, so I'm just going to turn, and there we go, you see what's coming up. God, I hate the horsemen. Okay, so because I have a ton of volcanic pistol ammo now, I'm going to use this. Because this horseman has so much health. And you do not want the horse to touch you either. The horse takes off a lot of health. So this is another reason why I'm not sure how this is going to go. Whoa, nope, 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 nope. Nope, nope, nope. So just keep hopping around here. Yes! Oh, I got touched. You still don't want the horse to touch you. Awesome. We did that by the skin of our teeth. Okie dokie. So now after that, this block has raised up. And we can hop on over to this central platform. Taking some health along the way, how dare you. And we can pick up the second antique key. Alrighty, so now, whew, much better. Okay. So remember, I have already exited here when I was doing my setup for each level. So if you're playing for the first time and exiting for the first time, just go ahead and pull the angel lever that's just to the right. The gates will open and you will have 2 enemies with guns. Just as you enter back into the street, they both will drop something. But now we have 2 antique keys, one from Hall of Secrets, one from Shadow of Opulence. We can use them both in this statue.
I don't understand. Your message claimed that the journal was a fake.
I sent no such message. The captain, he said...
Yes, the captain. We've both been deceived, but for what purpose?
Wait! Someone is approaching.
I believe you have something of ours. The journal?
Damn it, Graves! Both of you! Step back, or I will shoot!
Don't you recognize me?
Certainly not.
I'm Blackbeard, terror of the seas in ages past, and soon I'll be much more than that.
Watch it, Lara. Your weapons will have no effect on him, for he's no longer a mortal man, but a cursed being, the Lord of the Vampires.
That's correct. 'Twould be amusing to watch ye try as others did in the past, but time be short, me destiny awaits on the Isle of Youth. However, before I go, I shall show ye an example of me power.
What happened? My head. I feel...
Take it easy, Lara. I tried to warn you that there would be a cost in your search for the fountain. Milosh, no Blackbeard. has placed a vampiric curse on you.
You must be joking. He attacked both of us. You seem unharmed.
I never joke about such matters, girl. I managed to resist his curse with all my power, but you have no such protection. I have done what I can to delay it, but you will have to defeat him to overcome the curse. If Plaque be against the knowledge of the sacred fountain, then I fear his powers will be too great, and even you would not be able to stand against him.
Then I must get going. As soon as possible, before they leave for the fountain.
No, you are too weak, and he has more guards around. Not to mention the captain. You wouldn't stand a chance.
Can't believe I was tricked by Captain Graves. I must be getting a little too old for this.
Thanks to this deception, we have lost the diary, and we did the location to the fountain.
All is not lost. I remember the coordinates. Now, I don't suppose you have a boat and diving equipment handy?
Bamboozled, we were double-crossed by Captain Graves. So ambushed, Laura's thoughts, slowly losing my mind to the power. Must do what the priestess said, must not fail, or I'll be forever cursed. I sense that Blackbeard is at his old fort, which guards the safest route to the island of the fountain, but to get there it will be a treacherous dive through the sunken pirate town. The crossbow has now been replaced by the harpoon gun. So we will be in the Caribbean Sea next time. This is a pretty cool looking level. So thanks for watching, and I will see you there. Take it easy, guys and girls.